Thank you all for arriving today. We'll be starting in just a moment. Thank you so much. I didn't think there'd be that many people here. But hello, hello. We'll be starting in just a moment. Please wear your seatbelts. Make sure you stick your pancakes directly in your pockets, even if they have syrup already on them. It's a safety precaution. We'll be starting in but a few minutes. Thank you. All right. Oh god. Oh god. Whoa. Okay, we're good. I'll explain what that was in a second. Hello there, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How are your days going? My name's Xeno. I like pancakes and metal pipes. Welcome. So, excuse my beautiful hair blowing everywhere. So, today's been a very eventful day so far. Hi, good afternoon. Hello, Corvus. I want to say hello to everyone. Hello, Hoyle. Hello, Bad. Hello, Jack. I don't know if you've been around the stream before, Jack, but if not, welcome. Spectre. Hello. Corvus. I might have said that already, but I'm saying it again. Okay. I said hello to all the people I can visibly see. I really need to change the chat so it's like readable, because this chat on the left side of me is like hideous. But you know, forget about it. But yes, welcome to today's stream. We're gonna be playing some Baldur's Gate 3. I actually spent my entire morning shopping. Doing kind of like the dream shopping. It was a really, really good morning. You know those days where like you get to go shopping, but you're not... Excuse me, if I try my darndest to fix my hair and then break the other side. You know the drill here. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. It's hype. I'm sure you all know this and know this feeling, but there's two different types of shopping, right? There's the shopping type that is like, I'm going to go shopping because I have to. And then there's the shopping type that's like, I'm going shopping because there's something I want and I can't wait to get it. There's those two different types of shopping. It's a little hard to read on the background. It's probably more your problem than ours. I actually do have the chat in a separate window that I can see. So I can see what you're all saying just fine. It's just an edit I need to make to the screen to make the text more viewable. I'll probably add like either a white drop shadow or just make the text white. We'll find out. But yes, today I immediately woke up. I got to go out, spent a ridiculous amount of money on Magic the Gathering cards. Because that's what I do. Actually, it was gift cards I had lying around from like last December. It was like, oh boy, honestly, it was at least like $140 in like gift cards I had. Hello, handsome. I need to go, but I need to tell you that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Have a wonderful day. My two different types of shopping is window shopping, looking not buying, and actually shopping. Fair. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering. Playing a lot of Magic the Gathering recently with some friends online. We just point our webcams at our desks, and we just kind of like have the cards everywhere. And as some of you might know, the Warhammer 40k sets just came out, if anyone's like paying close attention to that scene. And the deck I just bought paints a hilarious picture in my head. So picture this, right? I just want you, even if you don't know what Magic is, even if you don't know what it is beyond the card game, open your imaginations for a moment. You know, like when you're a kid and they just go, use your imagination on the TV. Do that for a second. So imagine you have this grand battle between like 4 wizards, right? You have one that's summoning like literal giant like mechs and like Gundams, as one of my friends does. You have another who's summoning like all these undead creatures and plants, literally Plants versus Zombies. And you have another that's like this demon from hell ready to go in. These are all of my friends. My deck, though, however, my deck is all about being what is essentially a New York style like mafia, like a New York magical mafia. And all of my units are like the cheapest possible cost citizens. I kid you not, they are people who showed up to a party. Like an actual party, not a D&D party. I'm talking about like a rave or like a high-class jazz club. And these are my units. I will send them to die in droves against giant mechs the size of skyscrapers, dragons, and undead hordes. But they're willing to do it because they're having such a good time with the party. And that's why I was so excited to get those cards this morning, because the idea of just being the host of a party and the party's going so well, these people will die for you. And they're not the only units either. They are, you also get, rhinoceros, waiters. They're like rhinoceros butlers, basically. You get chauffeurs, you get a band, and it's such a fun-looking deck, and I was just so excited to get it this morning. I can't wait to have it fight 40k members later this week. I can't wait. But anyways, that's my stupid nerdy story, and then I also followed it up with, you know, the all-time healthy dish of fried chicken, because, to get those cards I had to go quite a far ways out, and there's a really good, like, home-style chicken place near there that I can't usually go to. So, Magic the Gathering fried chicken sounds like a day that's bad for my health, but good for my soul. I wish Baldur's Gate 3 was out. Seen multiple people playing. It's still technically in early access, I believe, and for 2 years. I still want to play because the characters and character creation look so good. Yeah. I mean, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games ever made. I have played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 probably 10 times each. I love those games to bits, and they're some of the games that I like valued most growing up on, not even knowing that they have to do with D&D. For anyone who shows up to the stream today, like, oh, can I really start with 3? Yes. Yes. If you're watching today's stream, it is nearly a completely separate story in the same setting. It's probably going to have some references to the older Baldur's Gate and what's happening, but aside from that, it's completely standalone, and, you know, you can just sit and enjoy regardless. There's nothing that you're going to miss out on story-wise. It's all pretty forward. Very excited to play this. I've actually been waiting to play this on the channel for a while, or on stream for a while, but if I'm being honest, I was just always kind of like, I don't know how people will enjoy this. Gameplay seemed very similar to Divinity 2 in a good way. Yeah, well, it's made by the same people, but like, I both like what I've seen of the gameplay and I don't like it. Because it's based off of 5th edition D&D, it's very simple. It's very simple, and you can just play 5th edition. Unfortunately, though, if you're one of, like, the veteran D&D players, you'll know that one of the flaws of 5th edition D&D is that it's very simple. It's very good for getting people into Dungeons and Dragons, but if you want to build, like, a very specific type of character, it's a terrible system for that. Like, the amount of customization is just almost nothing. But that doesn't mean that 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons is bad. I just prefer other systems to do the same thing. I did play a bit of this before. Like, I played an hour of it with my friend, but we played it on release when the beta came out, and it was so buggy, it was just unplayable. So I don't even know what kind of character I'm going to be making today, but it's going to be interesting. I'm going to tell you that. Now, there might be a bit of a troubleshooting phase, because I did have to reinstall all 100 gigabytes. Yes. The game is 1/10 a terabyte. Because the install corrupted earlier today, so I sadly have not been able to go in and test out, like, how this game is going to run with my model up, because as some of you know, sometimes I have to switch to my, my 2D form, my flat Stanley form, in order to, conquer the graphical intensity of this game. However, there was an update recently where they just added the class Bard and the playable race of Gnome. I'm not going to be playing a Gnome, but cool. Game knows romance. I mean, Baldur's Gate 2 actually had one of the most like in-depth romance systems I've ever seen. In Baldur's Gate 2, you could literally have children with some of the characters, and they became an item in your inventory. Like, they took up an item slot because you're adventurers and you can't just dump your child somewhere. It's actually funny. But, yeah. I mean, you actually probably could dump your child somewhere, but I'm pretty sure your party member would say something about it. I've never done it. Consume the child for 5 HP. I played Divinity 2 Original Sin as well. I played through the entire game with a friend on the highest difficulty. And I think that game's really good. I think it's flawed in some places, and a lot of people don't kind of skip over its flaws just because it's so freeform. But Divinity 2 is one of those games that's like... It's a game that's built to be broken, right? It's not a game that's built like in a strict meta or anything. It's a game that's built to be toyed around with and broken, and you do things in obscure ways in a very creative way, which is cool. It's what the game's meant to be. However, that does worry me a bit for Baldur's Gate, because D&D's not that. D&D's freeform, but it's not supposed to be like jank freeform, if you know what I mean, I guess. I know it's a little hard to explain what I mean here. Why isn't edge panning on by default? What the heck? Why would you not do edge panning? Okay, I'm gonna change the quality from like ultra to high. So that way maybe I can not kill my PC as we play this game. Alright, let's get started then. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to be playing through all this. It depends on how much people like how this first episode goes, so we'll see. Because that's kind of how I'm handling, it's how I'm handling a lot of series now, is like, I see how much are other people liking it, how much did I enjoy it, and that's the beautiful part about streaming, is I can just kind of decide from there if we're going to continue forward or not, you know? There we go. Whoop! Oh, it's not actually up yet. What? There we go. Whoop! Dang. What? Oh, I think I know what's going on. Second. Ha! That is very strange. I've never seen this before. Oh, wait, I've never seen this option. So normally... it just freezes my model when I had it on. Weird. Maybe if I put it on fake full screen. Nope. Weird. Oh, windowed. This is so... I've never had this happen before with anything. This is so weird. I've never had a game that just straight up, like, freezes me. Well then, I guess that answers the simple question of, oh god. Wait, whenever I click a menu option, I move. This is the weirdest thing. Whoa. I've never had this happen before. Okay, well, there's one thing we can do to minimize this. That's annoying. That's super annoying. 1 second. Yeah, I wanted to do the troubleshooting before stream, but I literally had to once again reinstall a 100 gigabyte game all over again. So, not my favorite circumstance to happen. But if this doesn't work, then we'll just ignore it and move on. Stop motion Xeno. I love being stop motion. It's great. Hey. Technical difficulties, hooray. It's not a me stream if there's not a technical issue on some level. This is one I've never seen before, like, just being honest with you guys, I've never seen this happen. Yeah. How bizarre. Huh. Must be something with this game specifically. There must be... Oh, I think I know why. I think I know exactly why. But, well, whatever. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah. TB is terabyte, correct? Yeah, it's not actually like an issue with my PC not being good enough. It's just a weird interaction I've never seen before. But that's okay. That's why I have a 2D variant just for this type of occasion. I have 2D me. It's honestly probably gonna end up being better in the long run anyway, because then my PC won't, like, die. Frick. There we go. Alright. Well. And here we are. Oh boy. Oh my god. Baldur's Gate 3 is, like, actually ruining my PC. What is happening? Well, I'm gonna close the game and restart it. That's trying to devour my head again. Oh no. Okay, that's an interesting new bug. Well then. It pretty much just, like... How do I say it? Pretty much just, like... unceremoniously almost froze my PC for some reason. Note, we are on hotfix 30, people. We are on hotfix 30 for this game. Okay. Oh, it's using Vulcan, that's why. Oh, okay. I get it now. I get it. And we're gonna run it with DX11. Might be a little more intensive, but that's fine. There we go. And boom, we're good to go. Sorry for anyone who tuned into the stream and had to sit through technical difficulties. I do apologize, but it's a thing that happens. All right. Do I have audio on? Yes, I do. I'll do the thing I normally do. Turn down everything a little bit. Except for voice, she can turn up. Okay. So we start a game. Turn up the volume just a little bit. Hopefully this doesn't... By the way, this intro cinematic is sick. I'll just let it play out for you guys. What does Midnight Mode do? It enhances quiet sounds like footsteps and such. People use it in competitive games a lot, like if they have to be quiet at night, but they want to hear footsteps. Oh yeah, not pleasant. Mind flares are not fun. So if you have any idea about like D&D lore at all, you'll be like, oh my god, I know exactly what just happened. If you have no idea, you're in for a surprise. Hold on, I need the lighting in my room, in my quarters, to be mood. I need to be mood for that. Okay, Google. Turn the lights to light blue. God damn it. I forgot. Okay, well, whatever. We tried a mood. Alright, so we're in character creation now. I didn't think at all about what kind of character we were going to make today, so this is all going to be kind of... kind of new. We're starting in Cyberpunk, having your old eyes unplugged and new eyes plugged into your sockets, yeah. And if you saw that and you're like, I don't know if I can handle this game, that's a little much, trust me. That's just the intro, which is purposefully made to make you feel a little squeamish uncomfortable. The rest of the game is not like that. Well, at least in its entirety. Alright, so we're going to take a custom origin. I'm going to save our character name till we're actually done creating them. I actually want to look at race first. Alright, so races we have. We have Elf, Tiefling, Drow. To explain what these races basically are to the uninitiated. Elves are elves. You've seen them in media before. I don't need to explain this to you. Tieflings are essentially what happens when, like, there is a demon that has a child with a mortal of some kind. It creates, like, a half-demon person. If you've ever played D&D, I guarantee you've had at least one of these people in your party because people can't stop playing this race. There's Drow, which are essentially dark elves in, like, old D&D lore. They are untrustworthy and evil by association, but in modern lore, I have no idea. If humans... I don't have any of those in this stream. Githyanki. So Githyanki are an interesting race that I actually had to learn myself about because I'm not too familiar with this until a friend brought it up. But they're essentially people from the astral plane, which is kind of like space in a way, who ride dragons with these huge ass swords, and their goal is the total destruction of the Mind Flayer. So you'll find out who those are later. There's dwarves. They're dwarves. There's half elves, which are, you guessed it, half an elf, half anything else. There's a halfling, which is like Lord of the Rings. You watched it. They're hobbits. And then there's gnomes. You know what a gnome is. I actually don't want to decide on this till I decide what class I'm going either, because I want to see the available classes in the game. Wow, they've added quite a few. So... Barbarian. I'm gonna kind of explain what all the D&D classes do to those who are uninitiated as well. Because I feel like this is a cool chance to introduce people to what D&D is kind of about, even if it's just in a video game format. Skeletons, sadly, wouldn't fit in that beginning, unfortunately. Skeleton race I had fun with. Yeah, skeletons would be in inapplicable game in this, or inapplicable race in this game. So, you have the Barbarian. These are your most unga bunga boys. They have the ability Rage, in which they basically, for a temporary amount of time, get increases to strength saves, and just do a lot of extra damage, and get temporary HP, and other things, so... yeah. Bard is the class you kind of want to play if you like doing everything. Like a little bit of everything. They're the perfect jack of all trades. They can be good at melee, good at range. They have really good spell casting. Let me tell you, in 5th edition D&D, which this is based off of, bards are utterly broken. At high levels, especially. Their most important feature, though, is that they actually have an instrument in which they can play bard songs, which inspire the party to do better. So they're kind of like a support jack of all trades class, and you can kind of build them how you want. So if you're ever like, I don't know what kind of character I want to play, bard is the way to go. You can do a little bit of everything. Cleric is a little different from what it used to be, but Cleric is essentially like the dedicated divine caster, because Priest isn't really like a class in here. There's no like White Mage. It's kind of shoved into Cleric, which is like a decently armored, pretty good at melee, divine caster who has access to a bunch of divine spells. Not much to say about them. You choose a deity and you get spells that go along with that deity. Druids, I've actually never played a druid in anything before because they're not like... they're not the class that I gravitate towards personally. I've never really like found them too interesting, but that's just for me. They are really cool though. Druids are essentially like nature mages. Not only are they... can they wear pretty decent... I don't say decent, but like okay armor. But they get a bunch of nature spells. And if you want, you can build them more towards being a spellcaster, or you can have them wild shape. And wild shape essentially just is something where you transform into like a giant animal or monster or beast. Fun D&D story really quick. We had a person who was actually a bard in one of our earlier campaigns. They almost never used any of their abilities. They really never learned how to use their character. And you want to know the reason why? It's because they learned the spell Polymorph, which is similar to Wild Shape, and just spent every single combat transformed into a gorilla. Literally, my class features don't matter. I'ma be a gorilla. And that's what they did. There's fighter. If you want to be good with a certain type of weapon, you pick fighter. If you just want to fight, that's fighter. Like the simplest class I've ever seen. Return to Gorilla is a true path of Bard. Ranger is a class if you like to have a little bit of spell casting. They have their own spell list, but mostly their whole deal is they're good at hunting specific types of enemies, and they can be pretty good in melee and range. And I believe in 5e they're really good at dual wielding now. Reject humanity, become monkey. You know what we're about in this chat, Bad. You understand. Hold on a second as I have to pull up a screen really quickly. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Sometimes you just have to return to monkey to understand what your life is really about. Okay. Rogue. It's rogue. You see it in everything. They're a little different than how you picture them in most games. In D&D, rogues are very much skill point monkeys. And by skill point monkeys, I mean they are good at dealing with almost any task because they have an unnaturally high amount of skill points. So they're good at a lot of things. They have a lot of individual talents. And they specialize in things like stealth and pick locking. And now, because of the way D&D is gone, they do a bunch of backstab damage, which is like, you get someone flat-footed, which means like knocked down or they can't defend themselves, you stab them and you do a billion damage. I believe fighter is also sort of a jack-of-all-trades class, just only physical damage. Yeah, I agree with that. You have the 3 casters, or the 3 sort of arcane. It's kind of like arcane, occult, arcane. You have sorcerer and wizard. They're mages. You've seen them in other things before. The main difference between sorcerer and wizard in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons is wizard basically has a ton of spells. They can learn spells from scrolls, and they get less spells a day. As where sorcerer is like someone who naturally has their magic built in. You know, like they're the anime protagonists. Like, my father was a 5-horned demon that everyone fears, and I was birthed from him, and I have innate stupid plot abilities. That's kind of what sorcerer is. And sorcerer actually has my favorite class in all of D&D, which is wild mage. Wild mage is a class where every time you cast a spell, you roll a 1d20. And if you roll a 1, 1 of 100 random effects happens. Some are good, some are bad. I have turned myself into a potted plant. I have also summoned a unicorn that almost killed our entire party once. It's my favorite class in all of D&D, and I will never not love it. It's a subclass, though. Most people do, though, because they like more consistency, go for Draconic Bloodline, which is more like you get your powers from a certain color of dragon. But yeah, basic difference between sorcerer and wizard. Wizard is more like, I have every tool at my disposal. I just have to be ready for the situation. As where sorcerer is like, I brought my 6 fireballs. You know. Wizard is the engineer. Sorcerer is the guy that walks into your house and kicks your TV and it suddenly turns on. That's the difference. And then there's Warlock. Warlock's an interesting class, depending on how you play it. It can be played a lot of ways. Essentially, Warlock is you're like bound by a pact with a demon. And because of this, there's a couple different ways you can play Warlock. A, you can do the good old-fashioned Eldritch Blast. You may have heard the meme before of Eldritch Blast. It's essentially a special cantrip that Warlocks get, and they can cast it over and over and over again for free, and they have class abilities that just buff it up like crazy. So that's one way you can build them, or you can build them more towards, you know, Eldritch Cthulhu things, or you could form them more towards summoning demons or becoming like a demon. They're pretty cool. They are pretty damn cool. I actually played a one-shot with a friend last weekend who played one. See you later, Hoyle. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you had a wonderful time. Sorry, there's so much troubleshooting in the beginning, but we're getting going now. And I'm just gonna nerd out about D&D for the rest of the stream. All right. So, here we go. All right. Those are the classes. As for what I'm going to pick, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let me ask you in the chat. This won't decide what I'm going to pick, of course. But what is your favorite sounding D&D class from this list? Like, what speaks to you as a person? I'm actually curious what people like. Because I know what I myself like. I know the classes that I'm into, things that I love, you know. Will you or have you played Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous? I have finished Wrath of the Righteous on the second highest difficulty. It's a fucking nightmare. That game is amazing, though. Sorcerer become anime. I feel like I might have given the wrong idea off about Sorcerer, but you know what? I like Gusto. I like your Gusto. Play Trickster Rogue. I mean, I'm not really gonna like... I'm not gonna play things based off of suggestions. I'm just asking people, like, what they like to play, right? I'm gonna be choosing everything on my own, but... Because obviously, this game's like 60 hours long. I'm gonna go off of what I like. But yeah. I was just more so curious what you guys are into. Alright, but I know what we're gonna do. I'm already pretty sure. So... I think it's for race. We're going to be playing a... I said be under class first. As much as I do want to sit here and play a wild mage, I feel like I always play wild mages all the time. So it's like, well, I do like this class. I feel like I really do want to give something else a shot. So, maybe today's the day we try something new. Which in this case, I think I want to try out... I think I want to try out Warlock, because I've just never played one before. I'm not going to be a halfling now. And I think there's two subclasses you can get. There's the Great Old One, which is... What's the difference? Yeah, the Fiend is more demon-like. The Great Old One's more like Cthulian. You know what? I think we're gonna try the Fiend. I feel like the Great Old One is like... Wait, what? I'm misunderstanding this. Why does the Fiend get arms of whatever? Read that really quickly. Okay, my skeleton character was a lawful evil trickster rogue with a Russian accent. It was fun, but campaign fell apart due to scheduling. So it might be because I killed the NPC the DM wanted. Oof. Yeah, it happens. I hope you had fun. You know what? We're going to play a Warlock, and I think we're going to go the Fiend. Because the only difference I'm seeing here is that the Fiend gets Dark One's Blessing, which is when you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, this gift from your patron grants you 2+1 temporary hit points. So this seems like it's more towards Eldritch Blast. Your character's a dwarf? No, I just haven't selected a race yet. Which I don't think I'm going to go for, because this is way more Eldritch Blast. I kind of want it to be more open with the Great Old One, because it just sounds more interesting to me. And I don't know exactly what we get from this, because it doesn't... From what I can see here, it doesn't actually say. But you know what? I want to give it a shot, because it sounds interesting. So we get to customize our cantrips that we start off with. Of course, there's Eldritch Blast. I'm not going to give it up, even if I'm not building around it. We're going to do Eldritch Blast and Minor Illusion. Create an illusory image that distracts nearby creatures, compelling them to investigate. We can get Poison Spray. You can get True Strike, which basically gives you a free hit. Blade Ward, which reduces damage. Chill Touch. Friends. Enchant a non-hostile creature to gain advantage on charisma checks against it. I mean, friends is nice, but it's not something I particularly want. We already have pretty high charisma. I think it's actually right. We should go with Minor Illusion. As for our customizable spells, however... Ooh, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So this is one of my favorite famous spells, which is... It's a spell that basically you make someone laugh extremely hard. You basically cast a spell on them, they make a save, and they literally fall over laughing for like up to 10 turns if they can't make the save. It's a great spell. Dissonant Whispers, you can make a creature frightened. I actually, in this case, I do want to take... I do want to take Arms of Hadar, because I do like this spell a lot. We will get more in the future, obviously. This isn't everything. Oh, there's also Charm Person. Ooh, Charm Person sounds fun, too. What if we create our Cult of the Lamb here, right? What if I just make some horrible cultists? That's what this is kind of starting to look like. This is starting to look like a cult leader all over again. Oh boy. As for race... I'm trying to think of the bonuses they get here. Oh, half-elves actually get charisma. I'm actually fine being a half-elf then. Gonna be a Chad half-elf, but I don't want to look like this. Oh, I already get Minor Illusion, so I can choose a different cantrip here. You can actually get Ray of Frost as well. I think honestly the one I'd want is probably Ray of Frost. Okay. Okay. I want different hair, though. The hair is my main concern. Of course, we gotta go with our hair color. Oh no, he's balding! There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Oh, I see. Ooh. The haircut's kind of styling. I want to go with, like... Oh, this is the one. We gotta look fabulous. This is the one. I'm feeling this. Oh, this is skin color. I thought this was my hair color. Oh, no. It's fine.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down...
Be wary.
It's opened.
More of those
this is fine.
Things.
It doesn't really matter too much. Hair color. Gonna go for a good old silver. Are you the type of person who just makes your OC in every game? Yes. That's me. That's me. Ooh, can we get a sick tattoo, though? Oh, now we look edgy as hell right now. I want a cool tattoo. Ooh, I kind of like this one, actually. Kind of like that. Those are a bit too much. Kind of like this, not gonna lie. We can choose the color of the tattoo as well. Perfect. Where's the eye color? Makeup style. Yes. Beautiful, actually. Alright. Oh, eye color. There it is. There we go. Perfect. For a beautiful boy. I'm guessing you can't customize, like, height and such. No, it's pretty set to the race. Alright, our skills. I think... So we do naturally get Intimidation, which is great, because we're actually a Charisma character, so I will take Intimidation and Deception. I feel like I should have Arcana as well. Oh, I didn't choose our actual background. 1 second. Background. Acolyte. Urchin, soldier, sage, outlander, noble, guild, artisan, folk hero, entertainer, criminal, charlatan. I think acolyte is fine. Well, no. What can I get? Oh, noble. Entertainer. Yes, we were an entertainer at one point. That's me. Entertainer. Oh, wow. I get performance and acrobatics, which are pretty good. Yeah, this is fine. All right, now we get to check out our ability score. So, for those of you who don't know how D&D ability score works, I'll explain it really quickly. So that way maybe you'll have an idea if you ever play yourself. So, D&D ability score works like this. These are basically the things that dictate what you can do. Strength is how much you can carry, how much damage you do in melee, how far you can jump, and generally how well you are to get yourself out of strength-based situations. Like, say, a boulder falls on you and you need to push it off, or you go to grapple someone and you pull on them. That's what strength is for. Dexterity is, like, reflexes, agility, balance, like it says there. It's dodging things, being very subtle with your hands, sneaking around, as well as the main part is you use range weapons with it. Which is pretty important to us, actually, because a lot of our attacks are going to be range. A fun way you can actually build a warlock is you can build them as a spellblade warlock, which is it's very rare that I see this, but it's where essentially you enchant your sword instead of just sending out Eldritch Blast, and you do like a shit ton of damage in one hit. Like, it's actually mega high burst damage for a couple rounds, but if you miss, then it sucks. If you miss, it really sucks, and your usefulness in the combat goes down by a lot. But it's really fun. Next, you have Constitution. This is your hit points. Very important on literally any character you could ever make. I would recommend never putting it below, like, 12 or 14. That's all I have to say. It's also your resistance against things like poisons. You have Intelligence, which is the amount of skills you know, as well as, like, knowledge-based skills, like how much do you know about a specific subject, how much you know about the arcane, how much you know about religion. Wisdom is basically how well you can ward off mind-affecting things, and is casting modifier for divine casters, as our intelligence modifier is the modifier for wizards. And lastly, charisma is how well you talk to people. I'm playing a warlock right now, so charisma is our casting modifier. That's why there's a star next to it. So, behold. Sadly, in 5th edition D&D, though, you can actually see all the skills that are tied to each one. You can't actually go above 17 at starting level, even if you have a bonus at it. But we can upgrade it later, so it's not a huge deal. Here's what we're going to do. I actually agree with the -8 strength. It's fine. We can raise dex a little bit, so we can hit a bit easier. Having an int of 12 isn't bad. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, you only get a point for every 2 points you put in here. So, the fact that it's 17 just means it'll be easier to upgrade later. You can get it to 18 really fast. So, I think we're going to go 14 dexterity. Because although we do need it to hit with things like Eldritch Blast, that's kind of not the way I want to take this build entirely. 12 in intelligence is just nice to have for skills. I could just take some out of intelligence and maybe, like, dump stat some other skills in order to get that, but I would honestly rather have intelligence for Arcana, since we're trained in it. And I think the stat distribution actually looks pretty good right here. We're going to be weak as hell, though. We're not going Unga today. I normally actually, for, like, the memes on the channel, go, like, hard Unga. Like, just barbarian strength caveman, because it's funny. But that's not what we're doing today. I think I also have to name my character, which I haven't. Their name is not Tav. Alright. So we have to, excuse me. Time to riot. So we have to, come with a character name. I'm gonna use my normal naming scheme. Okay, what if we do Flux? That's too easy, though. Huh. What's a good name for this boy? I'm trying to think of what name sparks in my head when I see this face. When I see this beautiful, beautiful face. You know what? I know this guy's name. It's perfect. Just xenofluxraiden. Just full on xenofluxraiden. Hmm. You know what? I should kind of like the name Flux in itself. Let's go Flux with a funny last name, with a fun last name. Maybe not funny. You know, his name's gonna be Flux. Yeah, there we go. Insert myself into the world. I mean, that's what we do sometimes. Like, this is a self-insert character or your D&D OC if you so please. I know a person that joined one of our D&D campaigns one time. And they had a character... Flux, but there's no L. That's cursed. That's cursed. I'm not saying that. Actually, I just thought about it. We could use Xeno. But we replace the F with a V and just stop it there. His name is Xenov. Wait, no. Zavon. What a wonderful name. He looks like a Zavon. He looks like a man who steps into the room and goes, "Excuse me, my name is Zavon. I wish to speak to the person of the highest caliber here at this McDonald's. I received a women's toy in my Happy Meal, and I'm very displeased." That's the kind of man he looks like. He looks like a male Karen. Okay. This might be funny. Oh, I still have an ability point I haven't spent somewhere. Int. Why not? That's all we needed. Okay. Make sure I have everything right. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Wait, can there be a second tone to the hair? You can highlight the hair, actually. Oh, that is actually gorgeous. Let's see. What color here? I kind of like the really light into another color. I'm sure I'll be able to change it later if we want somehow. They're like bright greens too much. I kind of like the fact that it just goes down to a different color. I like this. This is good. I like the blue. Yeah, I like the blue too, but I think I actually like have a thing for making characters with green hair, because you so rarely see it, honestly. Like, you see it sometimes in anime, but it's hardly like ever an important character, I guess I'd say, you know? I like just the little green highlight. Yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah, except the two characters I can think of are Deku and freaking Alm from Shadows of Valentia. Then again, in my brain, Alm is the only main character in Shadows of Valentia. Or is it Valencia? I don't remember. I really like this, like, option. I don't know why. I'm just messing around with it so much. Gone from Hunter x Hunter. I almost read that as Monster Hunter for a second. I mean, Hunter x Hunter is kind of Monster Hunter. It's just the monsters are kind of people. Let's go. We're fabulous. We go. Wait, hold on. I actually didn't listen to the other voice. Just one thing I want to check.
There's magic keeping this chest.
Where to next?
Oh, this is perfect.
What was that? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Tell me, who do you
What?
dream of at night?
Who do I dream of? Oh, that's right. I still don't know why you have to do this, but you have to make, like, the person of your dreams. Who attracts you? That's weird. So it's telling me to make a hot character, sure. I don't know, let's make... This is a weird thing to, like, who do you dream of? Who attracts you? This is like, it's literally create the waifu slash husbando right now. This is what I'm being prompted for. I don't know, drows are pretty cool. Let's go with the drow. But no. The difference. Have you seen the trailer for Wild Hearts? It's like it's a Monster Hunter like that's in development. I've heard some things about it, but I've heard some things about it, but it's also been like, how should I say it? It's also been like, I'm very skeptical of Monster Hunter clones nowadays, you know? I'm very skeptical of them. Not clones necessarily, but things in that style. Because so many of them are missing so many huge things that make, like, Monster Hunter a fun experience. So, I don't know. I hope it does well. At the end of the day, I really do. Or color. Let's go with black. I think... Actually, making drows is hard. They kind of have to be blonde or else I feel like their hair just kind of, like, mixes in, you know. They have this, like, really naturally, like, ashy skin color. Which, like, that looks okay. But I feel like it's also, like, it has to be something like this. At least from, like, a character design perspective. It's literally craft your waifu. Oh, I always like this hair color. I don't know why. This hair color is rad. Or not hair color, sorry, hairstyle. I always like this hairstyle. Let's go with this. This actually doesn't look that bad. Redhead drow. Not that weird. Actually, not that weird. Making drows are interesting because I've never created a drow before, so this is definitely like a different thing for me, where I'm just looking at this drow and I'm like, you know, what's the deal here? Oh, blimey. Oh no, I think I just deleted my drow. No, I didn't. Okay, well. I guess this is it then. Just make them like this. Ventured forth. Well, actually, heck, just like the like volcano ash skin. Making it like still dark, but not like that specific tone, I think works a lot better. That looks weird. That's just a human. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Lady, you are done. You're ready to go, I guess. I don't even know what this character is gonna be or why I'm creating them. Actually, the black hair is fine. We'll just go with that. Okay. Venture forth. Wait, do I have to name them? Well, I can get a tattoo too? Well, it's sick. That tattoo looks cool. Can I get it in... Oh, that's good. The dark red. Kind of like that. Just the little... Ooh, the sword on the neck is cool too. I like this though. Alright, adventure. This cinematic, by the way, is one of my favorite D&D cinematics I've ever seen in anything. So enjoy. It is so cool. Who's Baldur and where's their gate, Xeno? Baldur's Gate is a city. And well, Baldur's a different god. Baal is the lord of murder. Also, hello, Zen. Illithid ships are so damn cool. Oh yeah? That was a Baldur's Gate 3 intro. As much as it doesn't tell you anything at all if you don't know anything about D&D, it's one of the coolest looking ones I've ever seen. Damn, her butt was just like uncovered. The Dragon Riders apparently hate Cthulhu ships? Yeah. Basically how it goes.
Oh, my head.
Plus, see, how bad's the frame rate dying? It's actually holding up okay. Alright. Guess I did turn the graphics down a little bit. Need to restart your phone? Just kind of struggling with the cutscene. Alright. So,
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
character's fully voice acted, that's kind of neat. This does control like a top-down game, an isometric. Oh shit, that's a dead... That's an actual dead mind flare. Caustic bulb, 1 to 4 damage. I guess we'll take it if it works like a grenade.
Good. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Someone else got out.
Hey, we need to find a way out of here, I think. First things first, nursery? Wait, nursery?
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Oh, that's right. They put, essentially, for those of you who weren't here earlier, there was a very disturbing cutscene in which they put a worm inside our eye socket. Investigate. So, this is the cool thing, is you get to roll dice, just like D&D, to do things, like investigate. Difficulty class is 10, that means I have to roll a 10 or higher. I do have a +1 bonus, because we do have a point in intelligence, so I have to roll basically a 9 or higher. 18.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Reach toward the pool. Oh! Got it. Got it. Not the best idea. What is that? Oh, restoration. I guess that'll heal me if I get hurt. I mean, I am hurt, but I'm not that hurt.
Devilkin.
We are here.
Am I in the hells?
Here.
What the hell? An elevator.
We are trapped.
Hey, man, what's up? You good?
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
So the cool thing is, even during cutscenes, like, even when you're not doing things, there are checks that are made. Some you can see, and then I think some that you even can't. Oh, God, that's a sound. That is a sound. And we made a perception check right there, and it told us, like, this thing is very excited.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Oh, he looks so disgusted. Huh. So we're actually talking to, yeah, once again, an intellect devourer. They basically kill people and steal their knowledge. Their brains, more like it, actually. I think you're past the point of saving. Kind of like a parasite. What do I need to do?
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
So I have 4 options here. I can investigate, inspect it. I can use my strength to break it, I can use my dex to try and gently pull the brain from the skull, or I can just destroy it. It is disgusting. I think it's kind of cute. Well, I mean, no, not really, but it has a cute voice. Right? Right? I'm gonna inspect it first. Oh, I can add a bonus? Oh, I can actually use Charm Person here and charm him to get a bonus. I didn't realize you could do that mid conversation. That changes my advantage that changes my nat 20. Let's go.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Medicine. I can attempt... Oh, that's so cool. So because we inspected it and we successfully did it, we can try removing it via a cerebral extraction with an advantage on a medicine roll, which advantage in 5th edition means that you roll a 1d20 twice and you take the higher result. Granted, our medicine isn't very good, but that's still the best chance I think we've got. $12, we pass. If you'll just excuse me, I'll just reach in here. Don't mind me, just...
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Spare the creature, any injuries might weaken it. Dexterity, mutilate the brain. You notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Yeah, I mean, I don't completely trust it. It's cute, but... Uh-oh. Wait, we got a +2, though. Oh, we failed. Did I just kill it? Or is it upset? Oh, it's upset. It's real upset. I tried to make a friend and I failed. Oh, that's 8 HP. It just hit me with... Oh my god. Oh, this is such a bad idea. I have 1 HP left. This is bad. Okay, so what we can do... I can run to the elevator. I don't think this thing has a ranged attack. So maybe I can run to the elevator, use it, and then get like a ground advantage. Oh, I don't have enough movement to get there though. Oh, yes, I do. I do. So is Baldur's Gate notoriously hard or something? Not specifically Baldur's Gate. It's more like level 1 D&D is just rough. Especially if you make stupid decisions like I just did. Like... There's a phrase my DM always uses. Which is, you know, you guys can do whatever you want and the world will react in kind. And that's exactly what's going on here. I did whatever I wanted, and the world's reacting in kind. Gotta find if I can get like an angle here. There's like a pixel here. No? Okay. Well, if we can't do that, we can cast Minor Illusion. Did we fail? Oh, it has to be cast on someone. That's right. It's a personal illusion, not something that actually gets created. If it hits me, I just die. That's the scary part. So, we just do this. Get wrecked, loser! I probably should have just been nice to the brain, instead of mutilating it.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Really should have murdered this hellspawn when I had the chance. I have the elevator advantage. Oh, it's not dead. So, by the way, for anyone wondering, because I'm not really explaining the combat, 'cause I'm kind of panicking because I didn't expect this to happen. But, the way turns in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition work is that you have an action, a movement action, and a bonus action. Movement actions can be spent explicitly on movement, or movement maneuvers, such as hiding, jumping, you know, or these are actually bonus actions. The movement actions, you can do some crazy things like jumping, whatever. Use it to move. Your regular action is what you use to do whatever thing you're going to do for that turn. Your bonus action can be used by things that are just noted as bonus actions. But regardless, we've outsmarted this boy. Oh! Thank you for subscribing. I think your name is Insomnium. It's a little hard to read over the game. Thank you so much. Welcome to the ship, Cadet. Oh, we're so gonna get screwed here, though. Good thing I found the elevator advantage. Ha! This is the cheesiest shit I'm doing right now, but it's working. The thing about intellect devourers is that they can't do much, to my knowledge. Oh, this thing... Brain jar. Does it explode? Wait, the grenade we picked up earlier as well. Hold on. I'm assuming it works like a grenade. To pick this thing up, can I just, like... throw item? Oh, it totally worked. It's a useful pet, always dies in the crash. I would prefer no spoilers, by the way. Like, even if I don't, like, do something, I would very much prefer no, like, spoilers on anything. Please and thank you. Oh, I can do it again. Let's see. Forced turn-based mode? What do you mean forced turn-based mode? The whole game is turn-based. Oh, it forces a turn-based scenario. Okay. So even if you're not doing turn-based actions, you just gotta go do it. Thank you. And turn. Oh, wait. How do I get out of turn-based, though? Here we go. Oh, sorry. I thought you had already saw it because you had played before. No, actually, So, no, that's actually a reasonable assumption. I did forget that I did say that. I've never gone up here before. Myself. The one time I did play it, I was with a friend, and they went up here to go check it out, and I had to walk away for a moment. And I think they just killed it, because, I've never seen it before. So, no. That is a reasonable, thing. Oh, that looks so cool. So yeah, this is what an Illithid ship looks like. That is so sick looking. We need to jump. Well, however, if I do ask for advice on something, I will very happily take it. Or just like any very minor, you know, hints, like a mechanic that I'm not getting or like misunderstanding completely or something, I will happily take. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I do.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
I love how she just assumes that I'm combat capable. She just looks at me and she's like, "You will help me destroy the imps." What do you mean transform?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Gale, mind flayers.
So yeah, that's what mind flayers basically do. They run around abducting people, they put these little weird worms inside of them, and then after a period of time, those people become said mind flayers. That's kind of their deal. I've actually played a D&D campaign where one of our players decided to take a weird deal with a mind flayer and got infected with one because they infected with a mind flayer parasite because they had no idea what they were. This ended it up in them realizing what had happened. And I'm gonna tell the story. So what had happened was they got infected with a mind flayer parasite, which is all their fault because their character's a fucking horrible gremlin creature. But we wanted to find a way to kill them, and you know, we wanted to find a way to save them. The only way we could think of was killing them and then resurrecting them somehow. So what we did is we basically did like a bunch of quests to like get the favor of some of the gods. It was like 1 or 2 quests. It wasn't like a bunch. We wanted to get the favor of some gods, so like maybe we could get them on our side for the resurrection. So we had our friends stand in the middle of like this like circle. We just blasted them down with fireballs till they were a pile of ashes. And then when we went to go get the resurrection spell cast, basically the deity wanted to see how much we cared about them. And so what I had my character do, because the other party members weren't crying, they were like, honestly, they kind of deserve this. I started throwing salt in my party members' eyes so they would start crying. And then I commanded the person who died's familiars to start crying using their rod of, it was like a rod of control or something. And so I had every person in the room somehow fake crying to this god to bring our party member back to life, because this party member was such a shitty person, no one would actually cry or mourn for them for real. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
Do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. Who are you?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Oh. Why'd she go quiet? Is the helm our way out of here?
It is where we might gain control of the Ga'ath. The ship.
The Ga'ath.
Once in command, we will deal with our Gale captors.
Onward then,
First,
to victory!
we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
Gotcha.
Press the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Alright. So we now have our first party member. As you can see, I am not doing well. However, luckily, I do have a potion of healing. I'm going to down. Wow, I'm trying to use Baldur's Gate, like actual Baldur's Gate 1 controls right now, and it's really screwing me over. So we can start combat before one of them notices us by... Or they just don't care. Oh, I wasn't close enough, I guess. Okay. Oh, and we got a surprise round on the enemy. Pocket Soul always works. Always works. So, what is she? She's a level 1 fighter. Okay. So, because this young Githyanki... Actually, I don't know how old she is. I'm sorry for assuming your age. Is a fighter. She has a couple cool things she can do. And note, all these abilities she has is kind of some BS. I think they added them because of, like, they don't want her to be boring. But a level 1 fighter in D&D is never going to have this much to do. They're not going to have lacerate, hamstring shot, pommel strike, rush attack. Like, in the current edition of 5th edition, this isn't how this works. You literally swing at them, or you don't. And that's a level 1 fighter in D&D, so... I kind of wish they did play more like this, because this is far more interesting, but... Critical miss. Bummer. So, yeah, so I did say I wasn't just gonna sit here and spam, like, Eldritch Blast. We are a low level, so it's all we kind of have. And, like, early level Warlock, it's all you're gonna be doing, even if you build outside of it. Shared initiative. Some characters in the same party are next. Oh yeah, if you have a party member who shares your initiative, which initiative is like the order of people who are going into combat, you can go at whatever turn order you want. Ow. Jerk.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Thank you.
Now,
I appreciate
to the
that.
helm.
Hold on, I think there's loot. Hey, dead mind flayer. Oh, I can throw some of this stuff. Potion of speed. Like, I'll keep taking these bulbs because, like...
Don't waste a step.
Maybe I'm just crazy, but these bulbs seem like they could be useful. I was trying to inspect it and see what it was! I didn't realize... I was trying to click on it to see what it was! I didn't need to do that! Oh boy. You can see all my old, corrupted, out-of-date saves. Please don't tell me I have to go through the whole conversation with her again. I mean, I could just skip through it, but that...
Abomination.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Got it. Cool. Yep, yep.
Who am I?
Awesome.
It is where we
Great.
might
Let's
differ.
go.
We will...
Oh, we actually got better healing this time out of this, though. Is this a bug that they can't see me from this distance? I think it's because this area is so scripted, so if I just hit them from out of the scripted combat zone, it doesn't actually initiate like a proper combat.
To the helm.
Okay, we got it this time. Don't touch those. They're Nautiloid tanks. Oh, I see. There's a briny fluid reacts to any heat that comes near it. Yeah, I'm dumb. I thought it was a treasure chest for some reason. I was like, oh, that'll be neat. I can just take the treasure. Lesser imp.
Breathe deep and move.
Did I see a damage number? That looked weird.
So many teeth. I'll lend a hand, won't you, love? There's a rat in the kitchen. 10 red rats. And they're flying and they're clawing.
I see this guy's...
Players have already enthralled him. Leave him, or we will share his fate.
Okay. You say so, lady. You know more about what's going on than I do. I'll just follow your lead. If you say leave him, I'll leave him. Loot the bodies, never forget. I mean, they're not dead. I mean, I guess some of the imps are, but... This one had a bucket. That area's on fire. I'm not gonna loot. Oh shit. I find it very weird that they're not responding if I just sit here and cast Eldritch Blast. It must be a bug with the tutorial. Because these are meant to be scripted combats, I think. True Eldritch Blast spam. Never changes. What on here?
To the helm. You are needed to survive.
Okay. Fine, to the helm.
Do not delay.
Well, they don't seem to be harmful, so. Shouldn't I be killing these cultists to, like, help them? They're firing these cannons that I think are shooting at the dragons. I mean, they're shooting at nothing, but thematically I think they're supposed to be shooting at dragons. Oh, all I have for a weapon is like a paring knife. A dagger. Can you cut this? You're better. Thank you.
An efficient path.
No time to rest.
Istik, back!
Can you pick up a hatchet earlier?
Nothing without knowing its purpose.
Touch nothing without knowing its purpose, sure.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
These guys literally have illithid, like, drip necklaces. They know what they got into.
Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
Warlock Arcana. Oh! Because I'm a warlock and because of Arcana, I can tell what's going on. There's magic at work here. Determine what kind. It's only a 7. Of course I roll a 4. 5, 6, 7. We got it. Woo! Just barely.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
She doesn't look like a cultist. It's magically linked to that console. Let me see what I can do.
Hurry! Please!
Yeah, I don't think she's a cultist. She's not really down for this. Inspect? Yes, I mean, doesn't really give me any info.
The console appears dormant.
Warlock. Inscribe the device with glyphs you sense from the pod's warding runes. This is so cool I can do this because I'm a warlock. Console hums to
The
life.
console hums to life.
Arcana, take a closer look at the powered up console. I have to roll at least a 10. I have a +3 though. 17! Let's go.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more
I'm a
like
master of
beating
magic
heart
right
than
now.
a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Are we able to control the Illithid ship a little bit? Because we... Illithid and Wisdom, will the pod open? Oh, because we're technically now partially an Illithid. So it's like... I guess we have a connection to the ship in some way. 0. Difficulty class 0 for this roll. Wow, how difficult.
Feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Wow. Can't believe we did it.
At last. Thought I was done for. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Oh, that's right. I remember this. Okay, there's one thing I actually do remember. It's this lady's like super racist against the Gith. I don't know why, because I never figured it out. I didn't get that far, but she is. Dangerous company is what you need in a fight.
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alright then, let's get going. I'm Zafon.
Shadowheart. One
Her
moment.
name is Shadowheart? That's a D&D OC. We'll say that I never saw her, freed her. Oh. What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm.
She was just
Now.
holding something.
She's right. Lead on.
Okay. Did you see that? She was naked for a second. She literally didn't have clothes on for a moment. I guess that's just the effect Zavon has on people. And she wasn't like absolutely naked. She's in her underwear, but...
Needs a key.
Oh, you can picklock it if you have lockpicks. Need to find a key for this. Scroll of Inflict Wounds. Oh, spell scrolls are here. I have to say, probably the most, speed strip pog. Let's say probably, like, one of the most fun classes to play in any CRPG is, like, the Wizard, because they can learn from scrolls, so you have, like, a billion things for any situation, but it's also, like, up to the person what they consider fun as well, so... You know, you never know.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Sure.
Who put you in charge?
Oh my
I'll
god.
trust my own judgment.
Kanyank.
Are you two literally already arguing? We haven't even moved a few feet. Hold on. I want to explore the rest. We don't need to look at the helm just yet. Intellect Devourer, excuse me.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
This is just like the other one. I'm kind of scared what'll happen, because the other one I was able to, oh, I got a key for that chest, I think, and some gold. Mugwort bundle. I'm kind of scared what'll happen, because if I just push this, like, nonsensically, I'm scared this person will die, you know? Vicious chair. Is it actually vicious? I don't know, seems like a pretty nice chair to me. Gadget in your inventory.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod.
Well, I think unless I get a prompt, I don't really, like, get... Oh, I have a gadget in my inventory? What do you mean? I have the elaborate key, but I think it's for the chest outside. Ouchie. I don't know if I have to use it from here, but I don't think so. Oh, it just uses it. Eldritch Rune. A strange energy buzzes through this alien object. You sure you've never seen any of the like? Onyx.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Oh, a hatchet? Yeah, I mean, the hatchet's nice, and I could use it. It's not bad, but right now I'm just kind of spamming Eldritch Blast, to be honest, because it'll do me more damage with
We must not
how my
delay.
build's set up. I know. I think this is for the other pod, though. Yeah, it's for the other pod, which I got out just because I'm a warlock, I think. I'm scared to touch this, you know. I'm just gonna leave it be. Because the other one, I had a whole bunch of options to, like, do stuff. I could inscribe special runes, I had magic, I did a whole process, and this one, it's just like, would you like to push the button? Literally feels like a trap. Autosave, you know what that means? Oh, that demon just got wrecked. Wait, is he really... Okay. I want to say how inaccurate this is in D&D. The idea of a Mind Flayer losing to an imp is ridiculous.
We must escape now.
Okay.
Do it. We will deal with the Gale after we escape.
Wow, she even agrees. The race that hates them even says, like, you know, we should follow it. It's a good idea, so. I'm not gonna argue with that. So what is this lady? I think she's a cleric. Okay. She has healing spells. Sacred Flame, which is a nice cantrip for damage. Guiding. Oh, she has Guiding Bolt if I just want something to die. And what are we fighting? We're fighting an imp? Those imps have been lifting, yeah. Engineered Gaming. We're fighting Imp, a Hellsboar, a Mind Flayer, and Commander Zulk. He wants us to get to the control panel over here. So I think we should rush it, ignore Commander Zulk, because I don't think we're fighting a full-blown demon at level 1 that has 100 HP.
On the move.
You know what, we're just gonna go all out. We're gonna go all out. Guiding bolt.
I won't give in.
We need to get to that console. I think part of me just wants to rush over there. But I think I should definitely try to kill some of these imps.
Another step forward.
Oh, it's just out of range. Maybe I can try and charm the imp? Oh, target must be humanoid. Well, charm person's not gonna work. Fine then. 1 damage. Congratulations, me. Ow. Switch to a bow. Crit. It's dead. Yes, I teleport bread. Nice. Teleporting bread's always a way to go.
On my way.
Ooh, Sacred Flame 3 damage. Failed the save, too.
Never a dull moment.
I think I'm just gonna sprint. I'm gonna dash. So if we activate dash, we get double our move speed. But we can't do anything else this turn.
Breathe deep and move.
And they're not using a melee weapon, so they can't use an AOO on us. When I say AOO, I mean attack of opportunity. In D&D, if you're holding a melee weapon and someone runs by you, you can make an attack of opportunity at them, which means you just swing at them when they run out of your range. It's a mechanic I don't really like that they got rid of in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. But, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Taking position.
She is really good for a level 1 fighter, I just gotta say. These two are having like a god battle over here between the Mind Flayer and the Commander Zulk and this random Mind Flayer.
Onward. Take your...
What now?
I'm just gonna run again. I'm just gonna sprint. We need to get to that console.
Time to press ahead.
Huh?
Connect the transponder. Now.
Oh, frick. Oh, I didn't see those spawn. That's not good.
I'm fury. I am death.
You need to sprint as well. You're gonna be too far away.
On the move.
Or your spine is mine.
Kill them or your spine is mine. Damn.
On my way.
But I don't have a boss like that. Imagine that. It's like, hey, either you kill them or I have your spine. That was super lucky. That was maximum possible damage.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Wait, I think activate... I think using the console is a standard action. So if using the console is a standard action, which I can see by the thing at the bottom there, that means dashing to it is not the best idea. So I think what I'm gonna do, even if I do get a little hurt, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna use Arms of... whatever this is. Arms of Hadar. It just died instantly. What does this do? Arms of Hadar, 2 to 12 damage, necrotic. Call forth tendrils of dark energy. Targets take 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions. Oh, it stops them from taking AOOs. It stops them from taking attacks of opportunity. Attacks of opportunity. A successful save, targets only take half damage. Everything's failed their saves so far. Ow. Rush attack. Charge forward and attack the first enemy in your way. Too far. Can she actually, No, she can't. I forgot there's no charges in this system. We can hamstring shot, though. Let's go for it. Which this... shoot an enemy in the thigh to deal damage. It reduces... possibly reduces their move speed by 50%. You can use once per rest. Man, they're just going at it over there. What can she do? Guidance helps an ability check. Concussive smash is melee range. What if we try to do minor illusion? It can only be done on an empty space. Create an illusion or image that distracts nearby creatures, compelling them to investigate. Okay, this is only if you're like hidden, I think. Resistance. Magically boosts a creature's defenses. Increases saving throws. I mean, it's just gonna melee attack us, I think, so saving throws aren't gonna matter. We should just, Oh, I made the save. Damn. No damage.
Is all that matters.
I'll take the AOO. I'll take the AOO. Ooh. I touched the thing.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
How do I know how this thing works? Hi, Durgan. Oh, that's not good. Whoa! It's like 2 feet away. You got this. You got this. Zavon? What? That's what I named him, right? Zavon, yeah. I believe in Zavon. 1v1 the dragon? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with all of you. Dragons have been nerfed since back in the day, and I had this conversation with a friend recently. My point of the story might get cut off by loading. But, dragons back in the day in, like, older D&D are, like, actually horrifying. Like, they used to be actually so strong that they are a landmark of the series, and when you run into one, it was, like, truly an oh shit moment. Nowadays, in D&D, dragons have been nerfed, like, so much that, like, you see level 5 parties fighting dragons, like, meh. You know? It's one of those things where because they're such like a namestay of the thing, they became so common and therefore less scary. It's like seeing it's like seeing like a liquor in Resident Evil. Like you see so much of them that like the fact that liquors were in one game and they've been put in like everything now makes it a lot less scary. They don't even look like they care that much. Uh-oh, that is not good. I think those are goblins. Did I just get hit in the face with brains or something? I didn't see what that was. I wonder what saved us there. May have been the Illithid guy who we helped out, because it sounds like he needed us for something. Well. Wakey wakey.
I can't believe I'm in one piece. Time to press ahead.
Remove the parasite. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's a whole tentacle. Oh, this is the whole ship that crashed. I see. So this is about where my knowledge just wanes. Like, I remember getting to this beach, and that's about, like, where it becomes hazy, so. Because I don't think we played much past this. Oh. Shadowheart. I mean, as much as I'm curious about the artifact in her current situation, it has nothing to do with anything. I'm just gonna wake her up.
You're alive. I'm alive.
Although he just violently shakes
How
her.
is this possible?
Hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
So, what now?
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
We want to stay together?
We need each other. And we both know what's at stake. I can't think of better company.
Alright.
One thing. Just before we go. I wanted to thank you again. For freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod. But you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Alright. Click on a portrait to control the character. Drag portraits apart to split the party.
Alright, what now?
Mangled Fisher. Oh, poor guy. This dude was just fishing here and got literally slammed into by an Illithid ship.
Put up a fight by the looks of it. Not that it mattered in the end.
Wouldn't wish
Shanties
that
for the
fate on anyone.
bitch queen.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
And we all row with spray upon our necks, and we all row with spray upon our backs, and we all row with the sea beneath our feet, and the bitch queen says stays the storm. I believe the second character we make is our love interest, and even that I don't know when we meet. Yeah, that's what I was figuring too, but like, it's Baldur's Gate, so I'm sure like all the characters are, or all the applicable characters are love interests as well. Like, the first time I played this game, I do remember meeting this girl, and I actually wound up having to kill her. And I didn't know she was a party member. My friend's like, what if she was a party member? Because, you know, my friend, like, can't stop looking at, like, spoilers for things. So he obviously knows, like, everything about every game we play. Because he, like, looks at everything ahead of time. But, so he knew she was a party member, and I had no idea. And at the time, I was playing a Githyanki. You know, the thing she hates. And I walked up to her, and she immediately started spewing racism. And I basically said the equivalent of, oh yeah, come at me, sister. And then, she did. And then I blasted her, and she died. And my friend was like, why did you do that? She's a party member. And I'm like, how was I supposed to know that? I literally walked up to her and started being all racist. So yeah, interesting actually having her along this time.
More of those wretched things.
They don't seem like they want to fight, like, innately. Oh, never mind. I guess they want to fight innately. I lied. Oh!
Strike could be lethal.
Ow. Holy shit. Even the Yankee lady's an option. Yeah, I'm sure she is. As for me, I don't know who I'll choose yet, obviously, because I don't know any of these characters.
Got to focus.
But I'm sure we'll learn about them more along our journey here.
Bleed for me.
7 damage, pretty nice. Oh! Oh. If only I had any AoE spells at all. This is rough. It died though, which is nice. Let's see, as a bonus action we can jump, we can hide. We can you can shove as a bonus action. You can also dip your weapon in something. Like you could dip your weapon in fire or blood. Something they kind of took from Divinity.
What's the plan?
I think she can heal herself.
Take you.
She can. Which that is actually wait. Oh, okay, that's her spell slots. It doesn't say. But it appears she can still swing, so. Concussive smash, maybe? It's saved, though. Bummer. That did all of her health in one swing. Holy. I'm gonna back up, so hopefully it might have to run at me a little bit if it wants to catch up. Did have to dash, which doesn't have any actions. How much damage does axe do? 0 to 5. That won't. It's actually pretty low. Crit. Oh shoot! I gotta save her. How do I help her?
Healer.
Hold on, pause. Short rest? Oh, they changed this system. Okay, so from what I can see... Wow, it's even the Baldur's Gate symbol for short rest. That's awesome. But, yeah, in D&D, there's two types of rests you can take. You can take short rests and long rests. And I see they've tried to find a way to balance this out this time. Because one of the issues in older Baldur's Gate games is that you could rest whenever you wanted, and I mean long rest whenever you wanted, as long as there wasn't any enemies nearby. So playing a wizard or a sorcerer was like free. Like you'd do a combat and you'd rest and maybe an enemy would interrupt your sleep, but if they don't, then you just get all your spells back and it's like no big deal. Here you have to have camp supplies to actually long rest, but you can short rest to restore hit points. And warlocks also restore some spell slots on a short rest, unlike the other casters.
I wonder
That's
what
actually
the
pretty
next
cool.
move is. Take you.
I think once we maybe get some better gear or level up even just a little bit, we'll be much better off.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Best be on my way.
So I'd say we really thoroughly check this place out and see if there's anything we can find. Oh, there's a chest up here. And a dead mind flayer. By the way, I just want to say how absurd it is that this campaign starts you out with, like, encountering mind flayers. Like, if someone was brand new to D&D and I threw them in a campaign where they have to deal with mind flayers for, like, the very first happening of the campaign, they're gonna misinterpret that so badly. Like, they're gonna take that like, oh, they must be the enemy, I should swing at them. No way in the seven hells is a level 1 D&D character going to kill a mind flayer on any planet. Oh! Did it. Is that it? I guess I did find a rapier, which is pretty nice. It's actually finessable, I think. Does finesse the thing here? Yes, it is. So, fun fact, if you are a dexterity character, I talked about it earlier, strength characters are good with melee weapons. Because strength damage is determined by, melee weapon damage is determined by strength, and how easy it is to hit someone is also determined by strength. However, with weapons that are finessable, like the rapier here, you can use your dexterity for how easy it is to hit someone. You can use your dexterity for the attack modifier, so it's a much better weapon for us. Granted, us being a warlock, it is very rare that we are going to use it over something, say, like Eldritch Blast. How did I get the camera locked at a weird angle like this? I want it to go back to normal. I do not want this top-down view. How do I fix? One second, as I, Google search this. Probably a button I hit. Oh, it's... Oh, okay. Oh. There we go. Oh, so I see O gives you, like, a tactical view. And what's the quick save hotkey? Is it F4? Oh. Oh, you can just save manually here. Neat.
More survivors? They're trying to dig some...
Oh, I do remember this, actually.
Something's wrong.
Come on, dig! Faster!
Hello, everyone.
Out of there! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
The person they're trying to save is the creature from the ship. Still alive, but wounded.
I think it's like mind controlling them. What are you doing? Let the monster die. Step back. I can try my persuasion, which are a charisma character. It's clouding your minds. Look at what's in front of you. That's a tough roll. I'm going to... Oh! I can use 2 bonuses to fix this. Right, I can use charm person for advantage, and I can charm them. Cool. And I could use guidance to give us a 1d4, and it's a free cantrip, so why not? We got it. Wow, we overqualified for that.
Your voice cuts through the fog of confusion. You can see the creature's hold on them wavering. As its influence wanes, they clutch their heads, blinking in confusion.
Where are we? There was fire in the sky and then the voice. Oh God, the voice! What happened?
I think you were mind controlled, buddy. Monster is using you like a puppet.
I think you're right. It called out from the wreckage. It sounded just like my daughter. But she's been dead for years. That thing got into our heads, drove us mad. We wrecked our boat just trying to get close to it. What do we do now?
I wish I knew a place for you to go. It could be worse. Your ship didn't fall out of the sky. Oh, that feels so like... I don't like that answer. You're... This option is the option you choose if you just don't even want to make a real character. Have you played Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2? The games play very similarly. Yes, I have played them. They are very good. You can pretty much assume that I've played any game in the CRPG genre, pretty much. The only couple that I haven't played are... that are among the more popular ones are... Neverwinter Nights and... Iceborne... Is it Iceborne Dale? Ice something Dale. Icewind Dale? Yeah, I think that's it. But I've played Pillars of Eternity, I played Divinity, I've played this, I've played Tyranny. I've pretty much gone through all of them as it's like one of my favorite genres. Hold on, he just said among. I'm dying. I didn't even finish it with the U word afterwards. You're dying and I haven't even said the U word. Or was it him that said it, not me? I don't remember. Your boat, can it be repaired?
Not a chance. It's bloody driftwood. And we're in the middle of nowhere and even... Oh, wait. You. I can feel you. Just like one of those things. You're one of them!
How in the world okay, A, how can you feel me? B, do I look anything like him? I mean, I understand. Listen, if you think I'm mind controlling you to try to appeal to your male fantasy, I know that's me. I know this is peak perfection, but I am not doing that. Calm down. They abducted me, but I escaped.
There's something in your head. Please, we'll take our chances out here. Just leave us be.
Okay, bye.
Those people. The Mind Flayer made them its puppets.
Oh, hey, we leveled up. The U word. What is it? A secret incantation? You know what the U word is. I know you know. Okay. We can actually level up. So... Oh, we actually get to choose a ability for our warlock. Now let's see. Eldritch Invocations. Oh, you get to choose a passive feature. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma Fire to the damage it deals, unless it's negative. This is actually one of the strongest increases in damage you can possibly get. This is like god tier. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will, without expending a spell slot. Mage Armor increases your armor class when you aren't wearing armor. That's pretty nice if you have low dex, but we actually have pretty high dex. Beast Speech. You can cast Speak with Animals at will, without expending a spell slot. You can invoke your patron's Bewitching Charm. You gave proficiency in Deception and Persuasion. I already have those. Devil's Sight. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical. Fiendish Vigor. You can cast False Life on yourself at will, without expending a spell slot. False Life gives you temporary hit points. Mask of Many Faces. You can cast Disguise Self as will, without expending a spell slot. This might actually be pretty interesting. Repelling Blast. You hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 4.5 meters away from you. This actually sounds hilarious. And lastly, we have once per long rest, you can cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. Huh. You know, I'm kind of wishing I went for the other, for the other Warlock archetype. Only reason being is that, the other one seemed like more towards summoning demons, which just sounded cooler. But I guess we're going for, seeing all of these, a lot of these are very inconsequential, I have to be honest. I'm just gonna grab these two. We might just actually turn into Goku. I didn't mean for this to happen, but we might just become Goku. Alright, she can level up. Oh, she's in the Trickery domain. I don't particularly like the Trickery domain. I don't think it has, a whole lot of usefulness outside of, RP stuff, but I can't say because it doesn't work the same in this game. I can customize her prepared spells, though. Let's see, what does she have? Create or destroy water? I mean, that's actually pretty useful, considering that they carried over a lot of the Divinity fire systems into this game, which is good for better or worse. Guiding Bolt is decent damage. Healing Word is fine. Bane, target up to 3 creatures that receive a 1d4 penalty to attack rolls. That's fantastic. Bless. Bless up to 3 creatures. They gain a 1d4. Okay. Shield of Faith, AC by 2. That's good. Oh, that's actually not all that great, honestly. Inflict Wounds. 3 to 30 necrotic damage at touch range. Oh my goodness. That is so much. Granted, that's only 6 more than this, and this can be cast from however far away you want, basically. And there's also Command Halt, which is pretty good, and Cure Wounds. I think she's actually fine where she's at. Oh, look at her approval. Why is her approval of me so low? I've done nothing but be nice to you, lady. And you're just like... Okay, I'm gonna save. Before we talk to this Mind Flayer. I know rampant saving, but if there's anything Baldur's Gate has taught me, it's that I should just be ready to save.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
This isn't right. I'm getting away from you.
Can't move, can't think.
Uh-oh.
Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Intelligence, concentrate on its thoughts, take advantage of the lapse, and break free. My intelligence is not that high. We'll do guidance, but... Okay, we pass.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then
Is this that scene from Avatar?
With a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience.
Feels like that scene from Avatar.
To survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
Wisdom. Resist the intrusion with everything you have. Submit to the feeling. Lean in. As for a kiss, I mean... I don't blame him for wanting to kiss us. But... the guidance spam is getting a little... This is actually literally the issue I had in one of my campaigns. Like... It's not an actual issue, but the guidance spam does get like a little... In my opinion, I don't think guidance should exist, basically. In D&D, I find it like really annoying because guidance is a cantrip, so it can be cast on anything and it's for any skill check. And this happens in real games where any character does anything and the person who has guidance is like, I cast guidance. Like literally every single time anyone does anything. And it's just like, I don't know. It feels like it slows the game down a lot for nothing. I broke free.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close their eyes forever. Oh! Oh, we didn't even go for like a weapon swing. That was a curb stomp. Well.
If not over, then through.
Imagine if we had failed. That thing would have gotten out and we would have either had to like follow it around and do whatever. Or it would have been like... we would have had to fight it, and I highly doubt we could beat a Mind Flayer. Especially if it managed to get a hold of us and, like, suck some of our essence away. Dead gobos.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Goblin scimitar. Goblin bow.
You're alive. That's unexpected. Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met.
Hi, random guy that just came out of a wall. You're on the ship?
The very same. A traumatizing experience, if an instructive one.
Trauma, I suppose you mean that thing they put in my eye.
Yes. The ocular penetration by an illithid tadpole, which will end with our souls being snuffed like strands of weave caught in dead magic. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
Wow. I'm better than a wizard. I'm a warlock. What kind of statement is this? This is a player saying this shit right here. This is a player looking at the wizard of their party and going, my class is better, you shit. This isn't something someone says in character ever. This is player spite right here. I see this. I see it. Don't even try to hide it. Don't even try. I'm saying it though.
There's a gust of weave about you, but it's a mere breeze. I need a tempest. It'll have to wait. The primary need is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite?
Yes, it was horrifying.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mind flayers? A process known as ceremorphosis?
Ceremorphosis.
It is to be avoided. I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe?
We have a cleric, but I don't think she's that strong. Okay, you just use magic. Come on.
Sadly, my studies of the arcane are on hold for the foreseeable future. This is beyond me. For now. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together?
Yeah, sure. Come on.
Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman with shadows for eyes, deep as the dark lake. Pleasure, madam.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
Can't tell if he's actually hitting on her or if he's like super suspicious. Oh, that's right. He leveled up because we leveled up. Oh, I actually get to choose his subclass if he's an abjuration or evocation wizard. So there's different schools of wizardry, for those of you who don't know D&D as well. There's way more schools than this, but I think this is just all they have right now. Evocation is your basic elemental spells, you know, blasting them with fireballs, lightning, ice, snow, water, whatever. It's the elements. It's typically a school of magic that does a lot of damage. You blast them. You know, literally the meme, and then I started blasting. Then there's Abjuration. Abjuration is like a lot of summonings and banishings and whatnot. And basically, for each one of these, you get a different thing. We're going to keep it simple here. I like Evocation. I like just blowing things up. Pretty pog. Although, I don't know why... All spells except cantrips require spell slots to cast unless the ability states otherwise. What spells do you have? Ray of Sickness. Deals poison, which is just damage in the system. False Life. Expeditious Retreat. Oh, he has Chromatic Orb. I love Chromatic Orb. Honestly, we do need a bit of AoE, so I'm going to go with Burning Hands and Magic Missile, because you can never go wrong with freaking Magic Missile. Although, I've kind of got Magic Missile covered, really. Like, I'm practically just spamming that spell all the time. You know what? Maybe we'll go for Chromatic Orb. Chromatic Orb sounds fun. And for prepared spells... Oh, he has Grease? Sleep. Sleep is fantastic. Early levels. Sleep is fantastic. Granted, I'm basing this off of my current time playing D&D. And I'm basing this off of, my... One second. That was weird. And I'm basing it off of my, current... Yeah. Oh, that's... Wait a second, I think my 3D model actually will work, but for some reason when I'm in menus, it freezes any other program. I've just noticed that. Huh. Weird. 3D me will have to wait, though. Another day. So... Oh, you need mage armor, though. You are not leaving the house without mage armor. I'm sorry. You're taking mage armor over Fog Cloud. There you go.
Still alive.
Well, now we officially have 3 party members. I don't know what the deal with that is. I guess he probably just used it like a portal. Ancient rune
Seems
circle.
simple enough.
Oh, it is a portal. I can go to the overgrown ruins if I take it. I guess. Oh, it's a waypoint. Or something. We'll find out. Let's go up here, I guess. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of moving. Oh, hey, people.
You...
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice
Oh,
as
hi.
heavy.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
Got it. Deception. The creature is dangerous. Get out of here. Leave it to me. Shoot the trap down. We must kill it before it harms someone. This creature is dangerous. Yeah, okay. If I do this one, the problem is that once they... If I say, well, we have to kill it, we have to kill these tieflings, which I don't know anything about them, and I'd rather not do that. So let's try for a deception. Creature is dangerous. Get out of here. Leave it to me. We could just always add guidance, because... Rolls. +3 charisma, +2 guidance. Instant +5. Gets it over 10.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
Blast. I could use more
You
specifics.
didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
I'm in dire need of healing. Where is your camp? DC 5. All I have to do is not look sus as hell. And granted, our party does look a little sus. We're covered in blood. We're constantly radiating illithid thoughts, you know.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Calm down. Say please.
Never.
Wait, she's just gonna stay up there till I get her down.
Observe.
Ugh,
Listen.
you're no fun.
Get me down. The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
What exactly is a crutch?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gale tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
I mean, you know what? She's never gonna say thanks. Just join
You
us.
have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Okay. At least we have a destination now. And she can level up as well.
Madness.
So what's your deal? You're a fighter? Wow, look at all these cool things we get to choose as a 5th edition D&D fighter. Cool thing though. She gets more hit points, obviously. What's her stat spread like? Okay, that's not bad for a fighter at all, actually. I would go with a bit more charisma and a bit less everything else, because having 11 intelligence is actually completely pointless. Having 13 dex is like, meh. You could have had, like, 16 con, but whatever. So she can get action surge next, which allows her to actually push herself beyond her limits and gain an extra action, which is huge in D&D. That's action economy right there.
Looking ahead. Never wanted the easy path.
Right. What's going on here? Chapel entrance.
I want to have a word.
Hey, what's up?
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
Hi.
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You're after. Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
That ship is full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. I think that ships an invasion force. Run while you can. Oh, this one I use charisma and intimidation, though. Because I'm trained in it. Warlock, that shit's full of poisonous vapors. Probably demonic. I'd stay away. Let's just try to intimidate them, shall we? Guidance, of course. $11.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
Oh.
It would have been quicker to kill them.
Could you calm down? Oh my god, How? Wait. Excuse me, I want to hear... How in the world is saying one sentence quicker than killing 4 fully armed people? That sentence actually makes no sense. Do you think I'm some sort of, like, Bushido samurai-ass anime character who's going to, like, flash step through them and kill them all in 1 second? What does that statement mean? Like, I sort of get it when she's like, if it's like a long drawn out conversation, but all I literally did was threaten them. She is kind of a murder hobo, like, actually.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
Concentration broken. What is she concentrating on? They have a spell going?
Something good here.
Backpack. Let's see. Thieves' tools, very good. A torch, some rope. Rum for drinking. Good. Oh, I see. There's like a cracked stone and there's something hanging above it. I bet if we Eldritch Blast... We Eldritch Blast the rope. Got it! Thanks, physics, for working how you should. That was weird.
See anything?
Oh, this is not good. Dark vision. To see in the dark, use a light source like a torch or spell. Creatures with dark vision don't need an external light source. Being able to see where others can't see will give you advantage. Oh, that's right! So, this is something a lot of DMs don't pay enough attention to that they really should. I know my DM surely never uses it at all, so, dark vision races are, like, irrelevant. I don't mean that as a bad thing. It's like a personal choice, you know, there's no wrong way to play the game. But, yeah, so those of us who have dark vision, I don't know which ones of us that is, can actually see better. Now, granted, we do have a candelabra right here. You can use that stone to crush 1 or 2 of the dudes you convince to leave. Oh yeah, I could imagine that being super useful in combat. So since she got a first turn, I'm going to actually stand her in the door and make sure no one can come inside. Because most of us are actually ranged, we'll actually be fine. So what she's gonna do. Gonna have her rush. Wow. Okie doke, then. In turn. Oh, he's a barbarian. He just went into rage. Oh! Oh, that was so much of her health. Oh, I love how Rage looks in this game. That looks so cool. He looks like actually upset. All right. Because it's a low level party. Oh, he's immune to sleep because he's raging though. That's right. However, if I can make these other three go to sleep. Oh, that's right. Sleep only works on a certain number of hit points. Let's try to sleep the wizard and an archer, I think. Got him.
Concentrate.
Combat's unavoidable here, I believe. Yeah, that makes sense, because I only convinced the people way up there to help. So I need to heal her before she actually does die, or something of the sort. So, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on her. That should be enough health to survive anything else happening. So you have Turn Undead, Guidance, Sacred Flame. You know, let's cast a Sacred Flame with the Barbarian here. Burn him a little bit. In turn. Oh, she just they're waking up their party members. Oh, my sleep effectively. Did the wizard just hop into melee range with us? I made a saving throw and dodged something. The wizard just hopped into the room into melee range. Well, if that's how you want to do it, I guess we can just...
Don't waste a step.
Oh, it's an AoE. Oh shit, I just hit her. She only took 2 though, so it's not that bad. I think she actually saved against it. And now I'm gonna move back a little bit, because I don't want to be hit by the guy who's raging. I think she's stunned. She has a status effect of some kind. I don't know where they show up. Dazed. Has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws, can't take reactions, loses the dexterity bonus to their armor class. I mean, that's actually not a huge deal in her case. We're definitely going to use Action Surge. We can use Second Wind and actually heal ourselves a little bit. Fighters have an ability called Second Wind, in which they can use once per short rest. It allows them to heal themselves. It's a bonus action. Alright. Then I think she's just going to take a swing. We could go for a Lacerate, which could inflict bleeding. So why not? We missed, sadly. Oh, that's rough. Alright. But it is back to our wizard's turn. I want to try and re-sleep them out here, because there's no one to help them this time. No one's going to come to save them, I think.
What should I do?
She's so low on HP. I could run up to her and give her a healing potion, though. Or, can you only drink healing potions? Can you not give them to other people? Whoops. That sucks. I guess I'm just going to have to... Can't make it into melee. Improvise melee weapon. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do damage in some way. They actually failed the saving throw on that. They're sleeping, thank goodness. Please keep sleeping. Alright, we do have Ray of Frost. So, our Eldritch Blast, we haven't used it yet. We've upgraded our Eldritch Blast. It's actually pretty cool. So, on top of dealing extra damage equal to our Charisma, it also causes knockback now. Well, Oh my god, it just pushed him all the way out there. That is so good. I mean, granted, it's not the best, because it could be better. Swing. Finish him. Action surge. So you get another turn. You get another action. Swing again. There's actually an explosive crate out here. There's an oil barrel I could have used. I just realized. Need to pay more attention to my environment. Either way, though. These two are going to wake up in a bit and be very, in pain.
Can't give up. On the move.
That's right, don't wake up.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Don't wake up here. No need to wake up. Oh, they did. Oh my goodness. Finish them off.
My fury.
There we go.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Cantrip, Ray of Frost. Did 1 damage.
Finish this.
Oh my goodness, they literally decided as a last bet thing that they were just gonna blow us all up. They literally ended themselves as well. They were just like, I'm going to die and I'm going to take all of you with me. I don't know if that's the AI actually being smart enough and realizing that they've lost a battle and doing that, or if they just are trained to ignore, like, you know, things, but we'll see. Swing bad about a swing, it just popped in my head. But I mean, combat was pretty pointless on their end, being honest right now. Gonna do with my leather gloves. Actually, I could use some gloves. Great club, pretty nice. Like that. What did their wizard have? Scroll of Burning Hand, simple robe. Ready through the jungle, I don't really care for that. Thieves' tools.
What's next, I wonder?
Let's see. Drink that. I realize we could take a long rest, but I don't want to take too many, honestly. Let's see. Other gloves don't really do anything by themselves. There we go. Alright. Hold on, let me find the button here, so I don't have to go into the menu every time. F5.
Have to keep going.
What's going on in here? Oh, I think we just found like a trove. Apple Records. A fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Robian Tipple, Lamatter drowning. Yvain Arkinson, internal rot. Devrin Stout, fever. Oh. Well, whatever society these people lived in was not a good one.
That's curious. No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Be a lever somewhere. Or Oh, we're in. No lock, no handle. How does it open? I know a way. Hold on, actually, I'm gonna hold a torch because I think some of our characters legitimately can't see. Huh? You not hold a torch in your offhand? Well, whatever. I hardly use my rapier anyway. Book of Final Breath. Dense rows of scrawled text. The few legible entries seem to detail the names and final words of numerous individuals. Come see this! It's move! Hmm? You're blocking my light. This looks scary. Oh, it's one of the, It's Andorn. Hello, Andorn.
Haste.
Pleasure to meet you. I just saw a connection to Steam servers lost. So anyways, it started blasting. Apparently I can't see him, I guess. Bummer. Well, I guess we'll just cast Mage Armor. We don't have anything else to do.
Need to act fast.
Oh, she can't even get through the door unless she leaps.
On I go.
Sacred Flame. Not enough movement.
No choice but to keep going. Best be on my way.
Oh, I missed. This guy's actually seeming kind of scary right now. Oh, he activated dash, so he can't swing. Oh, or he can swing, and he almost stabbed me. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh yeah, he can't swing. I'll be fine. Do damage. Mage Hand. Firebolt.
Take this!
Let's end this.
Playing single player games thankfully doesn't boot us from games we buy on Steam when the servers go down. Yeah. All it does is it stops the cloud saves, which we'll update later.
Can't even catch my breath.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
I didn't actually mean to hit him with the torch, but I gave him the torch. Bandit's key. Look at all this stuff I can sell.
Should mind my step.
After playing like Baldur's Gate, I realized how much less of like a loot gremlin that game makes you because of like the item weight.
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Because like, I don't know. I'm very careful about which items I pick it up. There's a lot of them that just don't feel worth it.
Ancient, indecipherable text
Who are
covers
those
the
prayers
plan.
for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Worshipped here.
God, all the characters are talking over each other. That looks like a trap, but I think it's just like a stone thing that got moved around. Does this go outside? It does. Hello? Anyone home? Dank Crypt.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Weight to gold ratio. Yeah, it's pretty important, honestly. Like, I don't know. Whoops, I did not mean to pick that up. Speaking of things I don't mean to carry. The weight limit... Dank. The weight limit does matter quite a bit in these types of games. Like, it's not like Skyrim, where like, it's like, oh, I have a decent strength score. I can just carry everything. And then I have 5 companions who can also carry everything. Or 1 companion who can carry everything. You have people you can spread things among them. But, like, it's only, you know, only the people who have good strength will matter in that instance. What? Nah, screw that. Get over here. Open this door. You know, it might be nice to have a rogue, which I'm sure we'll find eventually, but for now, I have a problem solver for doors that won't listen.
Never a dull moment. Light on my feet.
There's a dead body in here.
Just out of view.
Maybe we should all try sneaking.
Protects me.
Granted, there's some of us I doubt who are going to be able to sneak at all, but...
Should have worn better boots. I can't waste any more time.
Let's go, guys.
Don't waste a step. Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder
Sign
what
of a
was
struggle.
so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
And tell them to they're going to get back up, aren't they? The moment I go to loot one, it's going to stand back up, I bet. In that case, I'd like to be right here, between these two. So that way we can reach this one, and this one kind of easily. At least that's what I'm guessing.
Let's have a look.
Keeping low. Let's have a look.
No? Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Nice and quiet now. Have to keep going.
Look at that.
Religion failed.
The scribe of the dead. This chapel must be ancient.
Must be. Nothing back here. Nothing back here either. There's a chest up there, though. Can't reach destination? What? Oh, there's a button here.
What's that?
Oh, god damn it. I hate it when I'm right like this. Okay, it's okay.
Hells, something just woke up down here.
Oh wait, they actually didn't see us though, because we were sneaking.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Amulet of Lost Voices. Speak with the dead necromancy spell. Oh no, they're getting close.
Open up.
I think that red we saw is like their... Yeah, it's their vision cones.
To rush fate. See to the dead first.
See to the dead first. Wow, the sarcophagus is talking to me. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take care of the dead people then. Blast them! Oh, it worked out! However, they all won the initiative roll. Oh, it's because our party members hadn't been seen yet, so they weren't put in the initiative. How did we all get silenced? Oh, one of them cast a silence aura. It's probably this one up here. That's not good, actually. We're all sitting in the same place and possibly silenced. Well, hello? Get away from me? Oh, I'm still within AOO range. That sucks. This is really bad positioning for us. Granted, luckily, most of them are across the room, so they're gonna have to take a bit to get over here. They're all having to dash over here to get to us. Oh, this silence aura actually isn't that bad. I can just walk out of it. But we're actually, like, our spell slots on our wizard are pretty much gone. This fight's gonna be a little rough, I think.
To strike.
Have to keep going.
I want her to start moving up here, because I want her to get on some of these casters. Ow. Oh, she failed the saving throw, too. Oh! Ooh, I think that was magic missile. Okay. Me. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll do this. Hell away from me. Further. I love that we've just turned into Goku. Oh no. That's really bad. Oh, we're going to action surge that. Try to get another swing in. We just need to kill something quickly. Honestly. There we go. That's a good hit. Pommel strike. Ooh, we dodged. Alright, it's for you. I know you're pretty low. But how about you get up here?
Focus, strike true.
Instant kill, max damage. Let's go. Ooh, she's not looking good. That's a lot of acid in her face. Dead. Being Goku is paying off right now. Apparently our character's immune to sleeping for some reason. Oh, is it because they're an elf so they can't? I don't know. Because, like, elves don't technically sleep. I don't know. There's a fun fact about elves in D&D. While they do not sleep, they instead enter what is essentially like...
Very well.
Oh, I didn't even notice that guy was there. Lamau. Thank God he's dashing. Oh, they can climb like it's a ladder. That's cool. I mean, it's not good for us, but it's cool. Alright, here's where things get a little, dicey. Yeah, that was not a good chance to hit. Well, he's already used his AOO, so I can run over here with him.
Your time has come.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh my goodness, the knockback on that's insane. What was the damage? We have Frost him this time? Miss. There we go. Wasn't that bad. Oh, she has a thing over her head.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty baubles. Fools.
Bro, you are dirty. Couldn't agree more. Besides, what use do the dead have those possessions?
Their trinkets may be worth a few coins or the same.
I agree with that.
Need to find a way forward.
But I mean, like, rising from the dead just to protect a couple baubles, like, they don't have much to lose. Like, while I agree with your sentiment that these are just things to be sold now, They don't really have a whole lot to lose at this point. Except these items. It's really the last things they have. I'm gonna put on that necklace we found, that Speak with Dead necklace. Grant semblance of life to a corpse, allowing it to answer questions. This isn't... I am so dirty. You have beautiful blue eyes, my good sir. Like baby blue, like the ocean, right?
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Single mortal's life? Why aren't you attacking me?
Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yes, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Huh. No one's life is worth more than any other. We are all equal. That depends on a person's deeds. Life's only value is as currency. Doesn't matter to me otherwise. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. The only life that matters is mine. Depends on the mortal. Well, it depends on how deep we're going into this question, right? Because on a base level, yes, every single life is, like, equal and should be treated the same. Now that is saying we are an upstanding individual who is not a horrible person, right? Like, say you are on, like, tyrant levels of, like, mass murdering people, and, you know, it is, like, irredeemable. I would say, in that setting, it depends on their deeds.
I am sure thou believest as such. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
See ya. His name is Withers. Do you have anything in that sarcophagus, though? Soul coin.
A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth.
How long has it been? We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on thy way.
He seems pretty chill, honestly.
I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
I think he's a priest of some kind. Alright. If that's what he wants, that's what he wants. I'm not going to push it too far. He's literally a walking undead man. I'm not going to bother him. If he wants to be on his way, he can be on his way. Just want to check around a little bit.
Anything of use?
Heavy key. Feels like we're gonna kill him later. Either that, or he is a potential party member further down the line. You never know. You never know. Or even, maybe if not even a party member, he can help us. Oh, this is back where he came from. The heavy oak doors go outside. I don't said orc doors. I wonder where that tunnel goes then. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Can't get enough of that song. It's such a hood classic. Okay. Where? It just leads out to here. It's like an escape route. Where are we? We're like outside, aren't we? Guess that's another way in if you wanted to take like some strange esoteric roundabout way of getting there.
Something over there.
Something over where? I saw you make a perception check, but I don't know what you saw. Well, either way, I think we're done with these runes for now. Let's go that way, I guess. We're just kind of adventuring as we please, though. Like, that's kind of the deal of what we're doing right now. We don't have any specific goal. It's just we're adventuring to adventure, because we're adventurers, and that's what we do. We adventure because we love adventuring, and we adventure because we want to adventure because of adventure. Oh, watch this. This spell's about to own. This spell's about to own. I picked it earlier. I honestly need a long rest, though. Like, we need to long rest, or we will die soon.
Always sharp.
Let's do that. Do you want to go to camp? This will end the day. You have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots. Yes. Wait, that dead guy's just right over there. I see him. He's just at my camp.
Good a place as any to make camp.
Not the dead guy. He's just over there.
A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle.
Lady.
I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be
What
quick
the
about your
fuck?
rest. We must locate a crash.
What do you mean? Lady, I crashed on an Illithid ship today. Nearly fought for my life. Went through an entire ruin. Fought some undead. Saved the lives of many people. And you're calling you'd be like, oh, why are you going to bed? Why do you need to sleep? We need to pace ourselves. Don't you know an exhausted warrior is an ineffective one?
A thick-headed notion in a complex circumstance. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Gale do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will
not hesitate to end me. Got it. Got it. Everyone in my party's freaking nuts. Everyone.
What were you two talking about?
What do you mean?
You and that Gith Yankee.
We were just discussing the next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel.
If anyone has me concerned, it's you. You haven't exactly been open yourself. Don't trust them?
She's not of this world. I'd be surprised if our interests remained aligned. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Agreed. The sooner we find someone to help us, the better.
Good. We might even get lucky and find
How
one
are
right
people
away.
disapproving? They're not even part of the conversation.
Fortune. Rest well.
How are people approving and disapproving of me when they're not even here? Okay, why did you follow me home? Like, actually, what are you doing here?
We meet again, as predicted.
You followed
I
me.
shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
You can't be like, I am a teller of the future, I predict we will meet again, and then follow me home and be like, ah, yes, it is as I predicted. Fate has let us cross paths once more. Dare to explain, but why are you helping
Be
me?
assured, it is not by choice.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question.
Was he wrong, though?
Not important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk, I'm pretty sure.
Correct.
Alright, man, you just stay there, I guess. You hang out. Apparently my party does not care about the fact that there is a dead guy just following us around. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Long rest. End the day and restore hit points and spell slots. To fully rest, you must use enough camp supplies. Auto-select.
Where are you?
I'm pretty sure he's a lich. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. But he doesn't seem very lich-like, though. Because liches are, like, undoubtedly in this, like, infinite quest for power. And they're very open about it. That's the thing. He seems very calm, so that's why I'm kind of doubting a little bit. But that seems like the most likely thing is a lich or some sort of mummy. They are the mummy in the 21st century, and then the mummy. Anyone remember Mummies Alive?
Alright, time to skulk about. Moving in.
Mummies Alive was a fun show. Let's see, what adventure awaits up this hill? It's time for adventure to ensue.
I hear shouting up ahead.
I hear speaking.
We should check it out, but be careful.
What's going on there?
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please, there's no time! Nine hells! Open the gates!
Oh, wow.
Cannon! No!
I'm not very good at taking cover. That's a lot of goblins.
Form a line!
There's a lot of goblins. Oh. Well, we are really far out of range of helping anyone.
Darkness struck you down.
Yeah, I was a boomer. I'm not that old.
On the move.
I just seem a lot older than I am because, like, as I said, when I was growing up, I really only enjoyed the things that my my parents kind of like enjoyed. I literally got a bunch of hand-me-down stuff, not from older siblings, but literally directly from parents. So I enjoyed a lot of like older stuff when I was younger, I guess. Let's see. Someone called a Goblin Slayer. I don't think a Goblin Slayer is good for this situation. Alright. I don't think I can save them in time. I don't think I'll be able to. Wait, Eldritch Blast off the cliff? No, he has so little health left. It feels like a waste. Should probably finish off one of these guys. Critical miss. Good job, me. Oh! Ow, I took fall damage. I feel like that guy... Oh, thank God he missed. Bugbears are horrifying.
There is no escaping the blade.
Step by step.
Let's see. I could use grease, actually. Let's use grease. Two of them slipped. Might be able to protect some people for a little bit. Oh, they exploded the grease, though. Wait, no, that's actually good. Because they caught on fire. Okay. Charm person? Ooh, it can work on some of them. But it's a very low chance. Like, the percent chance is extraordinarily low, actually. We'll still go for it, though. They saved it. Dang. Get out of here. Just died from fall damage. I hate the first episode of Goblin Slayer. I don't know if I give him a chance. Yeah, Goblin Slayer is one of those shows that, like... I was turned off by the initial first episode because there's some pretty bad stuff in it. And the author even admitted that they just put that stuff in there for, like, shock value. So that way it would, like, sell better. And then a friend convinced me, like, hey, you gotta give it a try after that. Because, you know, there's cool stuff after that. I'm like, okay, I'll look at it after that. And I looked at the stuff after that, and there's nothing like what happens in the first episode past then. It's just there for shock value. But even then, the show is just... It reminds me of One Punch Man. It's what it says it is on the box, and it is nothing beyond that. So I got very bored of it very quickly. Alrighty. Oh, nat 20. Oh, you get a unique camera angle for nat 20s. Let's see. Boom! Of course they passed the saving throw. Why wouldn't they? No, we're gonna hex. Oh, we can hex any stat. Let's hex strength. Not gonna move, though. Oh, he hit me for 2. And broke my concentration, so my spell ends. Alright, what else can we do? Aside from grease, how about we start throwing out some big old bolts? Still has 16 health left. I say we witch bolt him. 8 damage. Electrified.
Tormento.
Dude's just yeeting spells out. They could flame. Did 1 damage. Good job, us. Oh wait, the witch. Oh, I forgot. The witch bolt happens every turn. I think it creates like a link between you and them, and then every turn you can choose to like cause it to deal damage. Oh. Okay, you need to get down there. Like badly. I'm so sad that didn't kill him. Oh, they just action surge. He could... Yeah, he's dead. I wanted to try and save them, but... I kind of failed at that. I focused the bugbear down too much because I didn't want to die. Dude's waiting inside dead. Hard to see because I'm on mobile. The dude's waiting inside. I think only one of them died. There's one person. The person down here died. They're dead. I'm sad I couldn't save them. But you know, that's on me also for focusing the bugbear first. And it's kind of survival to the fittest out here, honestly. I don't even know these people really, so. It's survival of the fittest, not to the fittest. What's the incorrect term? Activate Witch Bolt. He's dead. Do that. Failed the saving throw. I can't believe that dude's trying to fight an entire... What is that thing? A warg by themselves. I really didn't... Oh no, he's doing Witch Bolt now too. Maybe I can break his concentration with a bow shot. Oh, that hurt me for 5. No, I couldn't break concentration. Hamstrung, dead. I love the little zit after the zap. That was a neat touch. I agree. Missed. Every time I need my freaking... Oh my goodness, why can't we hit this guy? Why can't we hit him? I'm kind of scared that we won't be able to finish him off. I also know why I jumped off the cliff and we can just literally climb down. Kind of dumb. Whatever. There we go. Wait, it's not over. There's still one that's alive. It's the warg. Well, I think we'll definitely be able to kill the warg before he hurts anyone else. Go. Sadly, one person down.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Onward.
Wow. They have any good gear? Especially the bugbear. Get a morning star. Take that just in case we don't find another one. No, they had like a goblin boss. Yeah, a goblin boss, Zakrug. Gloves of Power. Absolute's Bane. When the wearer hits a creature with a weapon attack, it receives a 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. The same penalty applies to anyone using these gloves without bearing the Absolute's brand. Huh. Oh. All right. Well, I think we are actually going to end off the stream there with how that went. Overall, though, I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Hog, people might even say. But yes, for now, I'm going to leave you all with a wonderful VTuber. Wonderful VTuber that is live streaming right now, I think. Oops. Ah. Oh, it's so hard to actually find any. Yeah, I'm gonna send you all to Zoran. Say hi to Zoran. They're very nice, I imagine. And yeah, we'll see. All right. Oh, interesting. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna send you off to a random live streamer. Don't even know who this is. Bye-bye.